Imagine reaching the age of 91 but feeling decades younger, radiating vitality and grace. This is Carmen Dell'Orefice's story, a model whose life journey holds inspiring secrets to timeless health and beauty. As one of the world's oldest models, Carmen exemplifies resilience, with a life philosophy that emphasizes simplicity, mindfulness, and balance. Today, let's explore the science behind her choices and discover insights into nutrition, exercise, and habits that can contribute to a long, active, and fulfilling life. Carmen's life is a testament to resilience and dedication. Born in New York City in 1931, she was discovered at the age of 13 and began modeling at 15, famously gracing the cover of Vogue as one of its youngest ever cover stars. Over 7 decades later, she remains an active figure in the fashion world, celebrated for her timeless beauty, grace, and influential career. Her journey, which spans fashion's major eras, countless magazine covers, and partnerships with iconic brands, highlights the power of self-care, reinvention, and longevity. Skincare is one of Carmen's lifelong priorities, and she emphasizes one golden rule: hydration. Studies support her habit, showing that well-moisturized skin retains elasticity and ages more gracefully. Carmen's skincare philosophy is simple but powerful. She once said, "Moisturize, moisturize, moisturize with whatever you have on hand." And her other cornerstone? Sunscreen. According to research published in the Annals of Internal Medicine, broad-spectrum sunscreen can reduce skin aging by 24% over 4 years for daily users, a fact Carmen practices with dedication. Even as she began using sunscreen later in life, its benefits remain significant. Her approach shows us how small, consistent habits can yield lasting effects on health. Her minimal approach to makeup is equally intentional. Carmen keeps her skin bare outside of professional settings, allowing it to breathe without the buildup of product, oils, and residue. Dermatologists echo this advice, noting that frequent breaks from makeup can support the skin's natural regenerative processes. By avoiding heavy daily makeup routines, she's creating an environment for her skin to flourish, even in her 90s. Through simplicity and consistency, Carmen has crafted a regimen that has become a lifelong ritual, underscoring her belief that genuine beauty needs room to shine. Carmen's dietary habits are refreshingly straightforward. Rather than following restrictive diets, she eats to satisfy her body's needs. This practice reflects the broader view of intuitive eating, where one relies on body signals to guide food choices. Carmen's morning routine starts with a glass of lemon water, a ritual that not only hydrates but may support digestion due to lemon's high vitamin C content. She incorporates probiotic-rich yogurt for gut health, a food choice with a substantial base in research. Studies suggest that probiotic intake supports a balanced gut microbiome, essential for immunity and even mood regulation. Her flexibility with food showcases an understanding that nutrition is about balance rather than rigid rules. Carmen enjoys experimenting in the kitchen, finding new ways to prepare vegetables and adapt foods to her tastes. For example, when cooking spinach, she might prepare it raw or simply sauté it for a richer flavor. This adaptability reflects a greater trend in nutrition science, which promotes eating a variety of foods to ensure diverse nutrient intake. Her approach, emphasizing flexibility, joy, and a deep respect for her body's signals, stands in stark contrast to the restrictive diets we often see today. Carmen's intuitive eating also aligns with current insights into the benefits of mindful eating practices, which advocate slowing down to truly enjoy and appreciate each meal. Research from Harvard suggests that mindful eating can improve digestion and promote a balanced relationship with food. Carmen's approach to food embodies this balance, showing that health can flourish when one eats with gratitude and listens to the body's natural needs. While many would expect a model's diet to exclude sweets, Carmen shows a different side. She keeps ice cream in her freezer, remarking that it brings her comfort, a sense of security. This small indulgence aligns with the psychological benefits of treating oneself occasionally, enhancing mental well-being without disrupting a health-focused lifestyle. The comfort food factor, though small, can have lasting positive effects on one's mood and outlook. For Carmen, food isn't a set of strict rules but a source of joy and sustenance. Psychologists emphasize that allowing ourselves occasional treats can lead to a healthier relationship with food, reducing the likelihood of binge eating or diet burnout. This philosophy of moderation resonates with studies on dietary balance, where small pleasures contribute to long-term consistency in health practices. Carmen's inclusion of ice cream illustrates how a balanced perspective on food allows room for enjoyment and satisfaction, reinforcing that true wellness incorporates emotional and psychological fulfillment as much as physical health. Beyond diet, Carmen attributes much of her physical well-being to regular movement. Her primary exercise? Walking. She finds that a 30-minute walk each day with friends is enough to maintain her fitness. Walking, widely considered a highly accessible form of exercise, promotes cardiovascular health, supports metabolism, and reduces the risk of chronic diseases. Studies like those from the American Heart Association highlight how consistent walking can decrease the risk of stroke and improve bone density, especially vital as we age. Carmen supplements her walking routine with stretching, which she describes as saying hello to each part of her body, a practice that fosters mindfulness, prevents injury, and maintains flexibility. Her exercise routine emphasizes listening to her body's needs rather than following a strict regimen. Carmen's gentle stretches and body awareness exercises each morning are tailored to how her body feels that day, ensuring that her movements enhance rather than strain her physical state. Experts in geriatric health support this adaptable approach, suggesting that exercises be modified with age to maintain physical well-being. Carmen's example demonstrates that exercise at any age is about mindful engagement, adapting with the body to build a lifelong relationship with movement. Physical activity, even when gentle, offers multiple health benefits. Carmen's regular exercise habits reflect findings from the British Journal of Sports Medicine, which reports that just 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week can improve life expectancy and quality of life, particularly in later years. Her preference for walking, stretching, and mindful movement highlights a practical, sustainable path to long-term health that enhances mobility, mental clarity, and overall well-being. In a fast-paced world, Carmen's mindfulness practices offer a glimpse into how slowing down can positively impact well-being. She incorporates mindful stretching and breathing exercises as part of her morning routine, tuning into her body's needs each day. Researchers from the University of Massachusetts report that regular mindfulness practices can lower stress levels, aid memory, and improve emotional regulation. Carmen's approach shows how listening to one's body and adjusting routines as needed can help sustain vitality and prevent burnout. Flexibility, both physical and mental, seems essential for her long-lasting health. Psychological research links mindfulness with improved resilience and reduced cognitive decline, attributes vital to aging gracefully. For Carmen, mindfulness is more than a trend. It's a tool she's used for decades to stay in tune with her body, emotions, and mind. Her dedication to adapting routines according to her physical state reflects a harmonious relationship with change, a key factor in navigating the shifts of aging. Carmen's story reveals how practicing mindfulness in daily life builds a foundation for both mental and physical strength that can last a lifetime. Her approach to mindfulness extends beyond her daily practices. It is a part of her interactions and relationships. By being present and attuned to others, Carmen nurtures meaningful connections that bring her fulfillment and purpose. This full-body, full-mind presence has become her foundation for a life well lived, showing that mindfulness can enhance not only individual wellness, but also the richness of shared human experiences. Relationships, Carmen believes, are as vital to her well-being as any diet or exercise. She openly discusses her view of intimacy as something to be cherished, not sidelined with age. For her, intimacy is like maintaining a luxury car. Keeping the engine running ensures it's always ready when needed. Psychological studies indicate that meaningful relationships can extend life expectancy, reduce mental health risks, and enrich life. Carmen's appreciation for connections reminds us that emotional fulfillment, in all its forms, contributes to a sense of wholeness that impacts physical health. Her approach to relationships emphasizes presence, depth, and adaptation. Carmen finds joy in all connections, whether friendships or romantic bonds, believing that intimacy adds dimension to her life. She credits her longevity to these meaningful connections, a sentiment supported by the Harvard study of adult development, which found that strong relationships are a primary factor in both happiness and physical health. By valuing every relationship, Carmen illustrates how love in any form can fuel vitality, enriching both body and soul. Carmen Dell'Orefice's life exemplifies a philosophy rooted in self-awareness, balance, and an open heart. Her choices reflect a harmonious blend of science-backed habits and personal wisdom. Through consistent skincare, intuitive eating, mindful movement, and nurturing relationships, she demonstrates how longevity can be a natural outcome of mindful living. And perhaps, as Carmen suggests, we can find timeless beauty not just in appearance, but in a life that values both simplicity and resilience. In a world where longevity can feel like a goal achieved by complex routines, Carmen's life offers a refreshing alternative, a path where health and beauty arise from genuine self-respect and daily joy. Her perspective shows that we don't need perfection to age well. We need a life lived with integrity and fulfillment. Carmen's journey inspires us to honor our own stories, building health through connection, awareness, and the beauty of growing gracefully.